Hi guys, in this video I'd like to go through a very brief checklist of what would be required in order for you to receive Kryskyk on your DSD300 or DSD310 decoder. So first, it's important to understand that every installation is broken down into three components. We have our satellite reception component first, so let's deal with that. On a typical installation, we would have our dish on the roof. Keeping in mind, the bigger the dish, the better it is. We then have this component here, the Allen-B. Now, the DSD300 and DSD310 and most free-to-air decoders for that matter are universal decoders only. So it will not work on a SAT-CR port, and it will not work, so a new smart Allen-B for example, you can't plug it into the SAT-CR port, it has to go onto the universal port. If you have the 2-port smart Allen-B, it won't work at all. You'll need to change your Allen-B around. And then obviously it runs via the Allen-B through to our decoder side. Now please make sure it's plugged into the correct port on the back of the decoder. From the decoder's perspective, there's various settings that need to be done on the unit itself. So please have a look at some of the other videos on how to blind scan, how to set it up, things along those lines. That will help you with this second component, the second stage. The third side is where that decoder interfaces with your actual television set. Forgive the diagram. Now here, this can be via an HDMI cable or an RCA cable, or you can plug it into a modulator and then modulate the signal to various remote TV points. But please make sure that your television is on the same source the decoder is on. So for example, if the decoder is connected to the TV with HDMI, please make sure that your TV is on HDMI. We get quite a few phone calls with guys saying there's no signal when it's just the wrong source on the actual television itself. So all in all, you can see it's quite straightforward. As long as you have these steps in place, you have the correct Allen-B installed, the dish is working, you've scanned the decoder correctly, and you're on the right source, everything should be perfect. If you guys have got any questions or comments, please feel free to make them below or get in touch with us. We'll do our best to help you.